Have you ever looked at your phone for a quick update and realized an hour has passed? You might not realize it, but every second you spend on that screen is generating a stream of data that the world's largest tech companies have struggled to replicate. In the Chinese tech ecosystem, the rules of growth are usually absolute. Once a startup reaches a certain scale, they face a binary choice. They either sell a major stake to one of the giant incumbents, Baidu, Alibaba, or Tencent, or those giants use their overwhelming market share to crush them. ByteDance, led by founder Zhang Yiming, refused those terms. They decided to stand alone with a video app called TikTok. ByteDance survived by building a strategy centered on weaponizing human attention, starting with their competitors' own networks and ending with a piece of code designed to know you better than you know yourself. By bypassing legacy distribution channels and going straight to the consumer, they proved that a superior algorithm can outmaneuver billions of dollars in entrenched capital. They started by targeting the West. At the time, platforms like Facebook and Google had a lock on social media users, but those Western incumbents shared a critical blind spot. They looked at short-form, user-generated video and dismissed it as a distraction rather than a legitimate competitive threat. TikTok took their massive marketing budget and poured it directly into Facebook and YouTube's own ad networks to promote their app. Clicking those ads triggered a massive migration, quietly siphoning hundreds of millions of users away from Western platforms and directly onto TikTok. Eager to collect the short-term ad money, the legacy tech monopolies financed the growth of the very platform that would eventually threaten their dominance. This scale shows Netflix spends $17 billion producing shows, while TikTok's costs sit at zero. The system instead relies on a machine learning engine tracking every millisecond you watch, building an interest map. It removes manual choice, feeding an endless, auto-playing stream. Because these tailored clips are typically under 30 seconds long, the system gathers hundreds of direct feedback data points from you in a single session. This creates a loop where the platform isn't acting as a social network, but as a system optimized exclusively for video consumption. While Western executives were slow to react, Tencent, the massive conglomerate back in China, recognized the danger immediately. Tencent operates WeChat, an app that dominates almost every aspect of Chinese daily life. Their retaliation was direct. They ordered a massive internal team to build a copycat app straight into the WeChat interface. To force users onto their new version, Tencent deployed aggressive censorship. They blocked ByteDance from buying ad space and banned all links or mentions of TikTok across WeChat. This diagram illustrates why distribution alone wasn't enough. TikTok's reservoir was overflowing with years of user preference data, while Tencent's copycat was starting from zero. Users had no incentive to switch to a blank slate algorithm. The dispute spilled into the open. ByteDance founder Zhang Yiming posted a screenshot showing TikTok as the #1 downloaded app globally, calling out Tencent censorship. Tencent's founder, Pony Ma, replied directly, stating that Zhang's words could be considered slander. Despite Tencent blocking their distribution channels, ByteDance retained their audience. A well-fed recommendation algorithm neutralized the most aggressive distribution monopoly in the market. This chart tracks the financial results of that victory. Today, ByteDance generates roughly double the annual revenue of Netflix. By tightening the feedback loop between user data and video delivery, ByteDance proved that machine learning is the ultimate weapon against legacy networks. To fully understand the scale of what ByteDance survived, you have to look at the absolute control Tencent exerts over the rest of the market. Click the video on your screen right now to see how Tencent built their massive empire. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit subscribe and turn on notifications to never miss a story. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next